How you doing? I'm Rebel, welcome back to 7 Days. Today I'm putting my latest horde base to the ultimate test, but this isn't just any horde base, it's the tallest base I've ever built, stretching from Bedrock to skybox. 254 blocks, the zombies are gonna have a long way to go before they even get close to me. But will it work, or will it crumble under the pressure? Let me break it down before the horde arrives. Let's start at the bottom, literally. This is where the zombies begin their journey. All the way down at ground level. To even get to me, they have to make this ridiculous climb. An enormous ladder that stretches about half of the way up. Now normally, zombies aren't known for their patience, so I'm expecting some of them to fall, push each other off, or maybe even rage and start breaking things instead of climbing. It's gonna be like watching toddlers trying to climb a jungle gym, except instead of crying to their mom, they're just gonna start punching the ladder. Either way, it's gonna be fun to watch. Once they reach the top of the ladder, that's where the real fun really begins. Instead of running at a straight line to me, they have to work for it. They'll need to follow this pathway that winds along the outside of the base, forcing them through a few choke points along the way. And because of how high up we are, any wrong step could send them right back down to the ground. I've been calling these corridors the zombie squeeze. It's like an amusement park ride, but instead of fun, it's just pain and suffering. And as long as they don't fall off like a complete idiot, unlike me, they should be able to make it up here. If they survive the climb and the walkways, they'll still have one more challenge, more stairs. I've got multiple flights of stairs leading up to my actual fighting position, and each one gives me a chance to pick them off before they even get close. By the time they reach me, they should be thinned out, but if not, that's where things might get messy. If they fall off this pathway right here, this is where it's gonna send them all the way down to Bedrock. 254 blocks in the air. Once they're down here, they're gonna have to start the entire process all over, but all the way from the bottom. I actually timed it. For me to make it all the way up to my fighting position from Bedrock took me 1 minute and 40 seconds. Finally, this is where I make my last stand. The zombies have spent all that time climbing, running, and struggling all the way up here, but once they arrive, I'll be waiting. I put a few spinning blade traps and electric fence posts along their pathway. And it doesn't matter which way they take, it's an identical build on both sides. Inside my bunker, the only defenses that I have is me, so I have to battle and knock them off before they break through my concrete. I also gave myself a couple little cages on the side that I can shoot down from if they do get caught up at any point. But if the zombies do actually make it this far, they deserve some sort of medal, or at least a participation trophy right before I blast them in the face. Alright, let's check for safety violations. Climbing ladders up from the ground with no harness. Nope, not a good sign. Walking a pathway with no handrails. OSHA's gonna have a field day with this one. The 99% chance of death for the zombies. I think we might get fined. Let's see, from the ground level, all the way up to their first stairway, a modest 30 blocks up. That's not too bad. Then they have to switch ladders and go over to this ladder, 155 blocks in the air. Then from there, they have to make their way up to this pathway, which is 190 blocks in the air. And from this spot, all the way down, $247 blocks down. And then the top of my base is another 5 blocks. Yeah, 5 blocks up. So 254 total blocks in the air. All right, before we start Horde Night, let's play a little game. See how many horde bases you can actually count, and what are the names of those horde bases. Alright, because of the height, I couldn't do any testing whatsoever, so this might go horribly wrong. A ridiculous vertical journey where every step is a potential death sentence for the zombies. Will it work, or will it just crumble into a big concrete mess? We're about to find out, because Horde Night is almost here. Grab your popcorn, it's gonna be a wild one. Place your bets now whether you think this will work or turn into a complete disaster. Alright, we're running our usual assortment of weapons. Level 3 everything. The only thing that I added is the oh shits drops, because if I do have to bail, it's the only way we're gonna survive. Alright, what do you think? Should we start up Horde Night? Alright, let's get it. Set time, day 70, 21:58. Welcome to the struggle in the stratosphere. It's so far away I can't even see. It's gonna be a while. I'll start my traps while I'm waiting. Oh, maybe I'm so high up the zombies won't even spawn. I might have just built the easiest horde base ever. Oh no, here they come. See their outlines starting to make their ways up the ladder? I got worried there for a minute. 28 minutes in, just starting to see their outlines. See if we can knock one of them off. There you go. All the way back down. Sorry, buddy. Enjoy your trip. He didn't get hit with the electric fence post. Maybe I failed to hook that one up. They're getting hit with the second one for sure. Zombie squeeze is taking them out. And this was the whole plan, being able to soften them up and pick them off as they're coming up the ladders. That way, once they reach me, they're already weakened. And the award for the fastest zombie, I was gonna say Bo, but he took a dive. How you doing? Bye. Enjoy your fall. Sir. That sucks. Come on up. Step right up. And down you go. I said down you go. All of your friends are paying attention, why not you? Mama. Come on. There you go. That sucks. At some point, there's gotta be a huge influx of zombies. This is ridiculous. These zombies have no acrobatic skills whatsoever. We know you have a lot of options when choosing to fly, so we appreciate you trusting us with getting you to your destination safely. Have a flight. I guess I'll take the loot bag. Some 44 rounds. Nah. See ya. Hey, mama, how you doing? Mo. Have a nice day. Appreciate you stopping by. Don't need any cookies. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Get that cardio in. I believe in you. Sometimes you just need a little bit of motivation. You can do this. Come on. Hey, you made it. Sorry. All your hard work and efforts paid off. Hey, demo. See ya. Just taking a little nap. Yeah, I'd be exhausted too, climbing up all that way. Nurse, how you doing? Think you're gonna need a nurse. And because we're so high up, birds aren't a thing. Birds don't come this high. So if you hate birds, this is the base for you. I know. It's rough. Hey, it's a cop. No blowing up on me, sir. Get back down there. Come on, I was hoping you were gonna fall. Nurse. She just got a whiff of that blade trap and fell over. Lumberjack at it again. Attempt number 2. Sorry, buddy. Alright, I'm proposing an idea here. Wasn't very nice, sir. When we hit, say 3 o'clock, we got 1 hour left of Horde Night, we'll turn off all the traps. Give the zombies the best chance to get to me. Alright, 3 o'clock. Traps are all off. Ooh, just got quiet. See a bunch of them now. Hear the rights coming in. How you doing, buddy? No, thank you. Definitely not. Bunch of bikers. There we go. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Maybe not. No, sir. That sucks. And that cop spit is detrimental. Can't stand rights, man. They do too much damage, they have too much health. Oh, he got me. I'm infected. Mama, you're gonna have to take the brunt of this. Just because I can't stand these guys right behind you. Hey, it's 4 a.m. We made it. Now we just gotta wait 3 more days for all the zombies to cycle through and get here. I'm actually surprised they didn't just all attack my pillars. We're gonna need some health on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of these. Use the candy. Ball damage for 5 minutes. Go! I can't believe we survived that. Alright, somebody get your timer out. While we're climbing, I have a question for you guys. Do you prefer the actual building portion of the Horde Nights, or do you prefer the actual Horde Night? Like, which one do you prefer? Do you like seeing me go through the build? And the reason why I cut the build out of this one is just because it is so massive that it would have been like a 30-minute long video just based on the build without the Horde Night. Me, personally, I prefer them both. I try to keep both of them in, but I think for the most part, everybody enjoys the build process. The only reason I cut it out is just because of how long this took. This is 254 blocks up. How long was that? Well, that was probably one of the safest Horde Nights I ever had. I was up here chilling while the zombies took their sweet time trying to reach me. I like a little bit of struggle in my Horde bases, but this one, it might have been too good. I barely had to do anything. But what did I expect from these zombies, having to climb 254 blocks up? I must have been kidding myself thinking that this Horde Night was going to be a disaster. Even though this was one of the easiest Horde nights I ever went through, it was still a blast to test and build. I mean, how often do you get to send zombies on a never-ending climb of doom? There's nothing wrong with getting a little bit of cardio in for these zombies. We gotta keep them on their toes somehow. Alright, you know the rest of the deal. Like, share, comment, subscribe, notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace, I'm outta here.